praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, salutations to the brothers that preach and teach in sincerity and in truth across the four corners of the earth. Right? This is Trinidad Camp with Dr. Mental. DMS with Dr. Mental. We're out here, week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America and preaching the upcoming Third World War, declaring and proclaiming that we are the Israelites, the Hebrews, the Hebrews of the Bible, the natives, the Latinos. We are all of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, right? We speak, we prophesy, we proclaim of the upcoming RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. There's a chip that is designed to put you in servitude, right? To show that you bow down to the system and to the rule of Esau, the so-called white man, right? That's the plan of the so-called white man in the new world order to come. Right? That's what they have instituted in their minds and their hearts to put upon the planet a grievous sore upon us. Right? But the true men of the Lord will refuse that chip and will hearken unto the words of the prophets. Right? But we will start with Isaiah 51 and 17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunken at the hand of Yahweh the cup of his fury. Right, what cup of his fury? We're speaking about slavery. We came, these people here came to the west coast of Africa, right, and were gathered up by the Hamites, so-called African tribes, and sold unto the so-called white man, Esau, white Jewish slave traders, right? And we serve slavery in America and other parts of the Caribbean and scattered all around the world, right? Why did all this happen? This was divine prophecy. Because what? We broke the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? We had a covenant with Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, that after he delivered us, we were not to worship the gods of the heathens and of the other nations that were round about. But Israel broke that covenant. Right? Go ahead.
Thou hast drunken the dread of the cup of trembling, and worn them out.
And wrung them out.
And wrung them out.
Right? Give me Isaiah 42 and 22. Right? We drunk and we wrung them out. Right? So we serve rigor. Right? We serve rigorously. Our wives were ravished. Right? Our children were taken. Right? And sold. Right? Isaiah 40. So like 42 and 22.
Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people rebel and spoil.
Isaiah 42. It says, but this people is what?
Rob and spoil. They are all for them snare in hook.
They are all of them snared in holes. Right?
And they are hidden in prison house. They are for a prey, and none deliver them. None deliver them for a spoil. None say restore.
Right. Go on to 24.
To 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers?
Right, it's a question. Who gave Jacob for a spoil? Jacob's name was sent to Israel. Right? Go ahead.
Did not Yahweh, he against whom he have sinned?
Slow down. Read it over again.
Did not Yahweh?
Did not Yahweh? Yes, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, they put the Heavenly Father, he put us into slavery because he promised to do that, provided that we did not keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead. That was the last curse in Deuteronomy 28, verse 68, that we were going to bondage by way of ships. Alright? All the other curses pertain to some of that slavery too. Alright? Concerning us hating one another, concerning the heathens being higher than us and we become low. Right? Concerning we have to depend on the heathen in wants of all things. All the curses from Deuteronomy chapter 15 going down to 68. All of them pertain to these who? These Negroes, Latinos, and natives that we call by different proverbs and bywords. But according to the Bible, they have biblical names. And really and truly, all of them encompasses what? The nation of Israel. Go ahead.
He against whom we have sinned.
Right, so it says, we sinned against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So he was the one who put us for a spoil. Right? We had to pay. Right? Go ahead.
For they would not walk in the way in his ways.
Right, they would not walk in his ways. Go ahead.
Neither were they obedient unto his law.
Right, we wasn't obedient to his laws. We disobeyed. Right? After all the signs and wonders that he did in Egypt. To make his name magnified. Right? To glorify himself by his power. Because what Pharaoh magicians couldn't do, they couldn't keep up with the spiritual power that the Most High gave Moses. Right? And in the end, Pharaoh and his armies were swallowed up. Right? The Most High, he delivered us to the wilderness, what? By the chariot that was a pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day. He fed us with manna from heaven. He gave Moses the power to crack the rock to give us water. He gave us quail for meat. Yet still these people was what? Stubborn, stiff-necked and hardened towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, our power. Right? Go ahead.
25. Therefore, he had poured upon them the fury of his anger.
Yeah, did what?
Poured upon them the fury of his anger.
That was the slavery. Right? And we're still in slavery up to this day. Because our mind has never been liberated. Except for the hopeful elect. Except for the hopeful elect. They're the only ones that are liberated by this word, this doctrine. This is by what we preach. Through his Holy Spirit. That is given through the elders and apostles at GMS and filter on down to all the men that scattered all abroad. Alright, go ahead.
And the strength of battle, and it had set him on fire round about. Yet ye know not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart.
Right, Israel laid it not to heart. Right? Israel remained foolish and stubborn and stiff-necked. Go to Hosea. Four and six, sorry. 4 and 6.
This is Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right, you're laying not a heart back in Isaiah. Right, you're laying not a heart. But you're not, because why? Because you're all destroyed for lack of knowledge. You all do not know who is your creator. You all do not know your purpose. You all do not know your heritage. You all do not know you have a job and obligation to fulfill for the Most High, which is to keep his commandments. Right? Because why? All this was taken from you. All this was taken from you because of your stubbornness, your stiff-neckedness, and your rebellion. Scripture says in Samuel, rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. Right? What?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Right, because now the knowledge, the seal has been opened. Right? Yahushua was given the power to open the book. And the seal has been opened. And the wisdom has been proclaimed on the land. And when the wisdom is coming out, you'll reject it. You'll say, since my fathers had been here, the Savior has been coming back. Right? From since I was a little boy, Jesus was coming back. But his name is not Jesus. His name is Yahushai. And his father's name is Yahweh. And we are out here proclaiming their names. We are proclaiming the knowledge of salvation, which is to keep his commandments and to serve him to the best of your ability to come out on the highways and byways and bid each and every one of your brothers that may be of the elect to the calling. Right? Go ahead.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
Go to Hosea 10 and 13. Right? Because this is all wickedness. Rebelling against the word of the Most High. We have other Israelite groups that come into the knowledge, but we know, the men of wisdom know why it's all happening. Because these men that rebel, they are not of the elect. Right? Because the elect will conform and be in order. Right? The elect will conform and be in order. So all the other games playing, false name calling, all the other mocking and scoffing that we see from all the other Israelite camps, the rebellion, we know because they are not of the elect. Right? That's why we cannot come together. Because the eye is not single. But guess what? In the house of GMS, the eye is single. We all preach the same thing. We are all in the same mind and same spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Go ahead.
This is Hosea 10 and 13. Ye have plowed wickedness. Ye have reaped iniquity. Ye have eaten the fruit of lies. Because thou didst trust in thy way, in the multitude of thy mighty men.
Yeah, quiet. Right, those that trust in thy way. Yeah, man.
I for that. I for that. Because one thing I can do, I could never see myself complying in poor doctrine. I went to comply in poor doctrine, I couldn't ever get right. I buy the whole world confused today.
That's right.
Because too much of poor doctrine, lying wonders and miracles.
Right.
The teachings of man, it's not the teachings of the Lord. The teachings of man, the teachings of the world. And the wages.
But hear the precept. Let's hear this precept before you go. Read it over again from the beginning.
Yeah.
Hosea 10 and 13.
Come on.
Ye have plowed wickedness.
Ye have plowed wickedness.
Ye have reaped iniquity.
Ye have reaped iniquity. Go ahead.
Ye have eaten the fruit of lies.
Ye have eaten the fruit of lies. The false doctrines is fruits of lies. Right? There's no truth in them. Go ahead.
Because thou didst trust in thy way, in the multitude of mighty men.
Right, who is the mighty men? The heads of all these different church, these false pastors, these false leaders, right?
Yes.
The false governments,
yes.
False religions,
yes.
Right? That's the way of the mighty men.
Yes, the way of the mighty men, yes.
Go ahead.
14. Therefore shall a trumpet arise among thy people, and all ye fortress it.
Therefore a tumult shall rise among the people, and all thy fortresses shall be spoiled, as shall a man spoil Bet Arbel in the day of the battle. The mother was dashed into pieces upon her children. Alright? But this is what we see going on, because what we seeing, what crime. If I go through my phone, I get news on my phone. If I go through my phone from January 1st till this day, there's only, I can count, I quick count 2 or 3 days that they didn't have the news of a death or a murder in the island. And I'm talking about multiple deaths or murder.
Yeah.
I went through it the other day, right? When nearly every single day was a multitude of deaths or murder.
Yeah.
You know why? Because these people trust in what? Wickedness. They trust in lies. Their hope is not in the hope of the Heavenly Father. Right? Their hope is in the hope of these false gods that are set up. Or man.
That's the hope.
Or
and man.
No kind of hope. There is no hope. There's no power. There's no power.
No power, no hope.
It comes back to the sign. They say what? All the gods of the nations are false gods. They are no gods.
Anything Colossian, I think the scripture is they that are calling my name, right? They that are calling my name, will humble themselves and pray,
right?
And seek the face of the living God,
right?
And turn from their wicked ways,
right?
Then will I hear from heaven and forgive their sins, and heal the land that the Lord has given thee. Not so?
Right, but who is called by his name?
Who is called by his name? But many are called by his name, but if you are chosen.
Right. The elect are called by his name. That's all.
So, I don't comply with false doctrine at all, but I tell you that. I don't know nobody brainwash me and thing and come and tell me the Bible says so and the Bible says so and the Bible says so. You understand what I'm saying, yeah? But when people deep down in the heart, them only say they're not saying to abide in wickedness for no reason without that cause. And then come and fight you and say, but what I can do them something. Are you complying for doctrine at all, at all, at all? Yeah?
Sirach 17 and 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name.
And the elect shall praise his holy name, right? In John 17 and 6. Right? There's only certain people going to call and praise the true name of the Heavenly Father and the Son, which is Yahweh in the Hebrew and Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. Right? They will call on Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ was a all woman title.
I just name them the man made and give him.
And give him.
You understand what I'm saying, yeah?
Right, I'll prove that a little bit just now. Go ahead.
This is John 17 and 6.
John 17 and 6. Go ahead, read loud.
I have magnified.
No, manifested.
Salakia. I have manifest thy name unto the men which thou givest me out of the world.
Right. The men who thou givest me out of the world. Right? Because what? There are a certain group of men whose heart is not in this world. Whose heart is not for this world.
Yeah.
Whose heart is not for all this.
What do you think of the world?
Right.
Yeah.
And this corruption, this corruption going on.
Between me and you, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I should. Right? I go to tell you something. Based on what they're saying, right? The rich man's business, everybody fighting bank, everybody fighting money, everybody fighting the world. Right? But you see me, I 31 years old. I have a house, I have a car, I have no land. You know why? All I have is Jesus and salvation, this is the living God. Nothing more. You want to fight no material thing in this world, boy. You want to fight no material thing in this world because that day, you can't give me no salvation.
That's right. His name is not Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shai.
I'm telling you, I'm sure I'm going to get to see God.
Jeremiah 44 and 26.
Yeah, I'm going to get to see the man face, boy. And I have to see his face.
Pray that they see his face and they be falling in his mercies. That's what I had to do.
Yeah, you mean? Yeah. I have to pray every day.
Jeremiah
44 and 26.